Hello, today's devotional can be found in Doctrine and Covenants, section 64, verse 42. And she shall be an ensign unto the people, and there shall come unto her out of every nation under heaven. Okay, so Zion is being referred to in this verse, and it's discussing unity. One heart, one mind, one spirit. Everyone has their agency. But everyone's got the same spirit. The same spiritual goal. And we shouldn't be afraid to strive for peace within ourselves, and then also help others come unto peace with themselves, that all may be able to come to the Lord and feel His love and His Spirit. And it is not easy to be of one mind and one spirit sometimes, because everybody's got different opinions on how unity can be achieved. And everyone's got different opinions on how people can go about finding that peace within themselves, that they might be able to come unto others and be an example unto them. And those different ideas sometimes clash with one another, but we need to listen to the Spirit of God for the correct idea of how to go about finding peace within ourselves. Because if we are willing to listen and open our heart and our mind, the Spirit shall speak to us and direct us in what we should do, that we might be able to make the most of the time that we have, and to also make the most of every opportunity that we have to connect with the Spirit and learn from it. We have our agency as to whether or not we want to learn from the Spirit, but it is in our best interest to learn how to be connected to the Spirit. Because the Lord knows what's best for us, but He's not going to force us to do His will. He's going to show us pieces of what His will is. He's going to explain what it takes to achieve His will. And then He's going to give us the opportunity to use our agency to decide whether or not we want to do His will and partake of the blessings that will come if we do, or if we want to try and find our own way. Here's a warning: if we try and find our own way, we may lose out on blessings. Again, that's our agency, and the Lord will also share the fact that we will lose blessings and other consequences of not following His will. The Spirit and prayer helps us to bring our will into alignment with God's. If we pray in the right way and with the right spirit. Because we can pray with the wrong spirit and not come into peace with ourselves, simply because we are simply praying for the wrong things. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with expressing thoughts and desires in prayer. But the Lord knows what we are meant to do and be and have. And so we need to trust Him, because He will guide us and show us what we are meant to be and have. And He will help us to do that if we are willing to put forth the effort. Christ died so that we could live up to what we are meant to be, do, and have, if we are so willing. But we have to be willing first, because Heavenly Father's not going to force His help upon us. Satan would have us live in turmoil and confusion. We cannot do that and expect to survive spiritually for long. Confusion repels the Spirit. Confusion leads us to do things that might not be very good temporally or spiritually, but supposedly advertise the ability to quell the confusion. But that's just Satan's tool to get us to get away from the Spirit. Satan will be nothing, but we have the potential to be everything. And with that said, I love you all so very much, and I say these things humbly in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.